Stay away from me. Don't come any closer, you mad brute. Was mad before. Am I mad now? You bad girl. Still no apologize. I'm not going to apologize for your own clumsiness. It's your fault you were attacked by that plant monster. Not mine. Got attacked for your sake. Try to help. You know, thank, rude and ungrateful. You always tease me, make me mad, no appreciation, wick wrong. You're not my friend, never my friend. I punish you. No, stay back, don't come any closer. And then stop running in the hot springs. You're kicking up water everywhere. I got some water in my eyes. I got it in my eyes. Splash. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be good. This is so hilarious. Rune tackles Tart to the ground. Tart's head bobs beneath the water once, twice before she stops thrashing. She's lying face down in the hot springs, not breathing. She's not moving either. It can't be. I don't want to believe it, but Tart, she... What's up, everyone? It's Better Game 75 here. Today we're playing Sakura Night 2. Alright, let's get started. Do not worry, Rune. Cease your tears. I shall rescue you, or my name is not Felicia Maribel Argento. Yeah. As no presence, I will shred these vines as thunder. Then I'll make foul monster rule the day if you ever thought to lay one single lead upon your exalted person. Have you with the monster? I will turn you into compost. Felicia can offer sword for the scabard that leaps forward. She might be an airhead, but she's far better than I when it comes to handling a sword. Performance impeccable, not single wasted. I can only watch her awed as she dashed into the fray. But she is a talking Felicia close and incredible aura of coolness. I wish I could be a brave knight like her. I can almost anything. Take this. Felicia swings her sword with a single precise strike. She's able to severe the vines for spine away from her body. The vines cut. Rune now has nothing to support her. She's fallen. Rune, I'm coming. I dive forfeit, catch Rune with her arms before she hit the ground. While this occurs, Felicia and Tart make short work of the plant monster. Tart hits with a stream of fire magical. Felicia cuts severe in its same leaf body. In less than 20 seconds, the monster is defeated. We did it. Victory is ours, but I don't feel particularly good about it. I barely catch any chance to use my sword. Felicia did most of the work as per usual, and Rune and Tart haven't grown any closer. In fact, Rune hates our resident Catgirl more than ever. Will they ever learn to get along? It's like cat and dog, that's what it is. Back so soon, that was awfully fast. Did you slay the man Sakura in the woods like I asked? Yes indeed we did. It put up quite a fight, but with our exemplary teamwork, we were unstoppable. Here's the proof that we fell to peace, if you were any evidence. Felicia reaches into a small leaf pouch about her waist and draws out several cutting from the Mandragora. When taking on quests at guilds, adventurers are always asked to provide proof of their victories. Adventurers will typically remove fangs from felled drakes captured, fish's nest, slime, and files, and take cuttings from mighty Mandragoras. These bits and pieces that we pilfer aren't used solely to prove our own heroism. A lot of these wares have healing properties, and they can be synthesized into potions by experienced images. The teeth of drakes, for instance, can be powdered up and used to treat headaches, while slimes is good for the skin. Individuals can gather a lot of these rare items from their quarries. The guild masters often pay them extra for their service. It's a win-win all around. And let me see. Alex takes a cutting from Felicia. She observes from a few of the moments, holding it beneath the light before she finally is satisfied. Everything seems to be in order. You brought back quite the haul. Why, thank you, and we encourage more cuttings here. Tart reaches into the pouch about her waist and draws out yet more severe vines. Take them if you will. I have no use for them. Me too. Rune hands Alex even more ore spoils. Cut them with my claws. Did it myself. Said more than Tart. Mine is better. She's too hasty. What was that, you pipsqueak? Yo. The cuttings I took from the Mandragora are far superior than the ones you got. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Yes, they most certainly are. No. Yeah, stop trying to one-up me, you little mutt. It's not cute at all. Don't try to act high and mighty when you're the one who got tangled up in the Mandragora's vibes. You were this close. Tart makes a gesture with her hands to become the Wolfgirl. Paytee. Paytee? Room frowns? What's paytee? It's a type of paste of, I think it's usually made from liver. It's very beady and it's expensive. I've never had it before. Have you, Felicia? It sounds like the sort of fancy thing Felicia might have eaten. Being a member of royalty, but she shakes her head. We don't often eat meat and grits. Elves are largely vegetarian. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. In any case, I certainly wouldn't want our dear room being reduced to Wolfgirl's pace. She's perfectly just the way she is. You really think so? Tart snorts. Oh, that score. I must beg to differ. This girl's nothing but a norm, but a thorn in my side. She's always trying to upstage me. You deserve it. You rude, meaty, nasty, smelly. I save you from the monster. You don't even think. You just mock. I didn't need saving. I know you Wolfgirls think us Catgirls are inherently inferior to you, and perhaps there is some truth to that. We are not. We're not as physically capable, and our muscles are less developed, but I'm smarter than you are, and I can certainly take a Mandragora on without any aid. In fact, I'm offended that you thought I needed your help. You only jump in because it's clear you don't trust me. Do you really think I'm that stupid? You stupid, very stupid, mean and rude. Ha! That's rich, coming from you. How can I treat you with respect when you've never done the same for me? Need to earn respect. You've done nothing for it. Why you? Grr. And there we are. Here it is, the fight against Catgirl and Wolfgirl. Ah, the Rune and Tart are fighting again. I thought they left this argument behind in the forest, but apparently not. They are going at it, hammer and tongs. Tart are trying to pull Rune's hair, while Rune growls in warning. They're both hissing and spitting, clawing and discriminating at one another's clothes. Rune looks wilder than usual, and Tart's lost most of her coy, sophisticated charm. They're acting just like children, seriously. The breakdown of their admittedly poor relationship is drawing quite a few eyes, various guild members who glance in our direction, bemused. Hey, it's not those animal girls again. What are they doing? It looks like they're fighting. What? But I thought they were meant to be a team. And aren't they friends? Evidently not. Well, it's common knowledge Catgirls and Wolfgirls hate one another. I guess a blowout like this was inevitable. Still, it's hardly appropriate. Fighting like this in public, they should be ashamed of themselves. They're making our guild look bad. I knew these girls should never have been admitted to our august establishment. They're tarnishing our reputation with their silly squabbles. You should do something about this. Alex, kick them out. They don't belong among civilized people like us. Hey now, I wouldn't be too nasty, my fellow men. If they fight like this, there's a chance they might pull one of another's clothes off. Let's let them stay just a bit longer. We might be able to get some service out of this. At least. Yes. Adventure number 4, you're a man of culture. You're a man of culture, man. Wonderful. Ooh, I hadn't considered that. That's a good point. Oh crap, my bad. I glare at the bloody adventurers. They were hostile at first, but now they look pretty into this. They're actually trying to encourage us. Oh, damn it, my bad about that. Rather than extinguishing the flames of discord. Discord? Really? Discord, okay. They're doing everything in their power to fan it further. Is it really worth tearing the Rune and Tart's relationship apart over the fate of hope of seeing wardrobe malfunction? My mind, this is quite a predicament. Oh god. gosh. Even Felicia Airhead that she is looks perturbed. Perhaps we have to talk with them. Yes, maybe you should do that. You girls are the good adventurers, that much cannot be disputed. I'm happy with your performance, but your personal issues are causing some problems. I hope you can resolve these problems soon. Otherwise, it'll be hard to keep doing business with you. Yes, you may be right. We do not wish to bring any shame to your establishment. It would be nice if I could get my party to relax, but how? I wonder. Felicia visits for a few moments, her hands beneath her chin, then all of a sudden her eyes lit up. She beams. I think I've got it. Alright, what it is. Ah, yes. I suppose going to the hot springs didn't help after all. What a shame. I only wanted to bring Runetard closer. Really? I scowl at Felicia, feeling unusually peevish. Are you sure that's all you wanted? Oh my. Felicia blinks at me. Is something the matter, Issy? You've been acting unusual surly since our trip to the hot springs. Is it because of the old man? Did he upset you that much? He did, kinda, but that's not the main reason I'm upset. Then what is it, pray tell? Should it be obvious? I pout. You told me that you like me, but I didn't stop you kissing Tart in front of me. You hurt my feelings. Ah, so that's what it was all. That's what it's about. Fisher grins. Are you jealous, my dear silly? No, well, maybe a little. It's just that I wanted to be your special one. Really? Hey, you are. You're very, very special to me. Really? Yes, I was kissing Tart because I wanted to. I was truly trying to administer CPR, you know. I was worried for her life. Man, things did get a bit more heated than I anticipated, but that doesn't mean my feelings for you have changed. I still adore you, Sally, I promise you that. Tart has charms of her own, but you are utterly adorable, particularly when you blush. Well, thank you, I guess. I'm not entirely sure if I can finish, but she sounds earnest, though. Maybe it's better to let bygones be bygones? Wait, what? What's that? There's more important things to worry about anyway. Now, Felicia frowns towards you and folds her arm across her chest. The two of us are sitting in the local tavern. It's late at night and the sky beyond the window is dark. A few twinkle stars here and there in the heavens, half obscured by wispy clouds that roll lazily by. A handful of patrons are sitting around other tables, singing folk ditties and clicking tack-tards. Their faces are illuminated by the warm amber lights that flickers in brackets about the walls. The atmosphere is a light, relaxing one, but I'm in no mood to partake in these humble festivals, and neither is Felicia. Felicia ordered the pair of us drinks when we arrived, but she's yet to take a sip of her beer. For her, it's unusual behavior. We've been to this tavern a handful of times in the past, and Felicia's always been a big drinker. We must be in a serious pickle. If not, Felicia can put on a happy face. I wonder what is to be done. I had hoped Ron and Tart would bond by simply spending the time together, but that is simply not the case. If anything, they seem to dislike one another, even more than they did before. It is quite representative, yes. They keep bickering, our teamwork will fall apart. When they argue, they give enemies a chance to attack. We might end up in real danger if this keeps happening. I don't want to fail any of the quests we take on. Not when I'm getting even closer to achieve my dream. I just want to become a celebrated knight like my mother. I thought gathering together at a party would be a good way to go about doing that, but I never considered my own teammates in my turn against each other. Forget monsters. Right now, Rune and Tart might be the biggest threat to my humble dreams. I do not wish to fail any of our quests either. We have come a long way, and it would be a shame for all we have work to fall apart. Saying that, I do not wish to remove Rune or Tart from our party. They have become quite dear to me, and I'm fond of them both, though it's depressingly apparent they aren't at all fond of one another. What do you think, Estelle? I think you're right. I won't want to kick either of them out of the party either. I'm a shy, awkward person by nature, but I managed to open up to both Rune and Tart during my adventures. They're the first friends I've ever had, Other than Felicia, they cheer me up when my spirits are low, and they're always there for me. I'm particularly fond of. It's mainly both of them. The Rune and Tart combination is too adorable for words, and that's before I factor Felicia into. All three of them are capable women. They have flaws, yes, but they're reliable during combat, and I'm flattered that I can call them my friends. I've lived quite the sheltered life up until this point. I'd never met any elves, catgirls, or wolfgirls before. This is a learning experience for me, and I want to make the most of it. I can't say goodbye to any of them. I refuse. I know how you feel. Felicia couldn't possibly have been privy to my internal thoughts. Elves are meant to be adapt to magic, but I don't think they can read minds. But a smile at me, nonetheless, as though she understands. I guess my concerns must have been written across my countenance, as bright as obvious as the fireflies that fit in the night sky. I've never been very good at hiding my true emotions, particularly from Felicia. She might seem like an airhead, but she's surprisingly good at reading a mood, what she wants. Alright, partially to both Rune and Tart. It would be a shame if we had to bid farewell to one in order to placate the other, though that would make things easier to manage in the short term, and our moral would be negatively impacted by such a hasty decision. If we are to be true adventurers, we need to deal with this in an appropriate manner. We cannot give up at the first sign of weakness. This is a challenge, yes, but I believe we can overcome it. Just need to work together. I see. I was feeling helplessly lost about the whole Tart and Rune situation, but Felicia looks pretty pumped. Her face is shining as it is. Always does when she hits upon a good idea, and her grin is so wide I can see all her purely white teeth. Surely she wouldn't be smiling like that if she didn't have a foolproof plan up her sleeve. Not that Felicia's outfit has any sleeve. I've often wondered at the practicality of Felicia's clothes, especially given all the fighting we do, but I can hardly talk. I wear just about as little as she does. So what do you propose we do? You're the team leader, and I'm not more than willing to listen. Please, Felicia, give me your worldly wisdom. Well, about that, I think we just need to take on more quests at the local guild and spend even more time together. Then Rune and Tart will be forced to put their differences behind them. They will have no other choice. We will make them work together around the clock until they are so exhausted simply do not have energy to engage in their silly arguments. We will break their rebellious spirits through hard physically labor. It is a perfect idea. What do you think, Silly? No, I'm not sure about that. Is it all Felicia could come up with, really? Granted, I haven't thought of it a better way to repair Rune and Tart's relationship, but this doesn't seem like the most sensible plan. We've been taking on a lot of quests together already, but that hasn't made Rune and Tart like one of another. You yourself said it quite the opposite. I'm afraid if we make them spend more time together, things will even get worse. No. You are being naive, my dear Sally. I am? Yes, indeed, you are. If my plan does not work, then I'm prepared to break Rune and Tart's spirits with my love instead. I will show them, in no uncertain terms, that they are being immature. I will punish every single inch of their bodies, from their cute bodies to their bare toes, their soft, sweet cheeks. I'll use every single tool at my disposal, and I shall make them beg for mercy. Felicia beams bright, narrowly a shadow across her perfect face. And then after they have been thoroughly crushed beneath the burden of my love, they will learn to depend on one another as true party members should. Through shared suffering and hardship, they shall put on their differences behind them, and a new era of peace shall be ushered forth. Silence descends upon the tavern following this proclamation. I look at Felicia's flaccid, my lips pursued. I'm really not sure about this plan of hers, if it can even be called a plan. Felicia sounds awfully confident, but I have to wonder what all this confidence is based on. It can't be reality. Why did I ever think I should trust Felicia anyway? This is nothing but a catastrophe in the making. I hope things will work out all right. but with every passing second, my hopes dwindle further and further. Pretty much do. There's nothing like a nice long walk to clear the mind. Would you not agree, my dear Sally? And this is the end of the video for today, guys. So thank you everyone for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.